Hey, what's up, everyone? I figured, in light of National Cinema Day, you know, which is that event in which all movie tickets at all theaters in any format was $4, which I think is a pretty cool thing to have, and hopefully they'll do it again next year. But I figured there was one in particular I chose was the movie The Hill, which is based off a true story, which of course stars the likes of Colin Ford, Dennis Quaid, Bonnie Bedelia, and Scott Glenn. And basically the story deals with Ricky Hill, who ends up dealing with like a handicap of sorts, with his legs, and have to wear like some kind of support for them. And despite that the adversity and the challenges he faces, he has this dream of being a professional baseball player, because baseball is something he feels passionate about and something he loves. But of course, his father, Pastor Joe Hill, who Dennis Quaid plays, is kind of against it, because he feels like baseball is, according to what he thinks, is not part of God's plan, and he feels like his son Ricky is meant for something else. And despite his father's initial disapproval of it, Ricky decides to go for it anyway, since he feels like it's his true calling. And it's a kind of story I can relate to, because you always feel like there's like a dream that you have, and then of course there are people, despite thinking what your best interests are, you're meant for something else, so you'll make a fool out of yourself. But sometimes, like the old saying goes in life, sometimes to get rewards you have to take risk, and that's one thing that this particular film proves. And sometimes you gotta just ignore what people say, and sometimes you gotta figure things out for yourself, which is the biggest takeaway from this movie. And I would say it was kind of like an emotional story as well, and definitely something relatable. So that's my take on it, and I would definitely say it's something worth checking out. And that's pretty much all there is to say about it. So alright, everyone, I look forward to sharing more content soon, particularly the much anticipated Equalizer 3, which finishes off the Robert McCall trilogy that Denzel Washington started nearly a decade ago. So that's that. Until then, everyone, take care, and I'll be back with more content again soon. Thanks.